Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Citizen video. Inside Star Citizen aired last Thursday with its last episode for this quarter, and it's all about 3.15. If you think at the end of the video I did a good job, please hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, as a quick reminder, you can use the timestamps on the video timeline to jump to different parts of the video. With the intro out of the way, it is time to look at bombs, the A2, healing, the new inventory, loot generation, new missions and some new ships. Starting off this Inside Star Citizen, they showed off the new bombing mechanic for the Crusader Industries A2. Now this is incredibly interesting for me as I'm a huge DCS World nerd. What instantly caught my attention is that they borrowed a lot of their bombing UI and mechanic from real world fighter jets. As they mentioned in this episode, the bombing operator mode will have two functions. The first one being able to see where your bomb would hit the ground if you were to drop it freely. In the real world, this mode is called CCIP, or Continuously Calculated Impact Point. For the second function, you will be able to mark a reference point on the ground. After that, the targeting computer will guide you to that marker to drop the bomb on it. In the real world, this is called CCRP, or Continuously Calculated Release Point. Currently, bombs are only available to the A2 and only in atmosphere. It refuses to deploy bombs in space according to Evocati leaks. Now next up, medical. 3.15 will see the first steps towards Death of a Spaceman with the first implementation of healing. The first iteration of healing will introduce downed states, intoxication, limp healing and new damage states like not being able to pick up boxes when one arm is blacked out or stumbling when one leg is blacked out. Of course, we also have the new personal inventory. Out goes the old global inventory, in comes the new inventory. With this new inventory, you now can only carry a limited amount of clothes, guns, ammo, etc. Want to switch to heavy armor instead of light armor? Well, you have to find out where you left it with the new Knickknacks app on the mobiGlass and go get it. With its first implementation, you will be able to access the inventory anywhere on your ship, station or city. However, in the future it is planned that you physically have to walk over to your lockers or armories to grab the stuff you need. The current form is nothing more but a temporary virtual inventory that represents said lockers and armories. My biggest gripe with this first was that there was no sorting. However, they have since added sorting functionality to the Evocati builds. And then there's also the new loot generation. With the new loot generation, new loot boxes have been spread around the verse. From now on, when you enter caves or stations with enemies, there will be boxes with items in them appropriate to the people occupying the cave/station. Plus, with the new inventory system, you can rip player or NPC their armor if you like what they wear. If you die somewhere now, you need to go back to your body to grab your gear. Unless of course you don't care about it. New missions will also make their appearance in the verse, now that spawn closets are a thing in the game engine. The developers are now able to use this new technology to create missions that allow you to defend a certain area against waves of enemies, as well as stealth missions, where you need to sneak past guards without being caught. And it wouldn't be an ISC if that wasn't partially about ships. Of course, the first part was about the A2 bomber with its CCIP/CCRP bombing functions and its very nice size 10 Colossus bomb. The ship will be available immediately when 3.15 launches. But that's not the only ship, of course. The new ARES, Starfighter, Ion and Inferno, as well as the new Aegis Redeemer, will become available during this year's Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2951 at the end of November. For Arena Commander, they have updated the map Broken Moon along with a new scoreboard that's made with the new building block system. And last but not least, they've discussed the new areas coming to Star Citizen 3.15, with the new Crusader Industries showroom where you can get yourself any of the Crusader Industries ships and where their new ships will appear in the future as well. Looking at you, Genesis Starliner. Aside from the new showroom, they've also added the new Cousin Crows, where you can go to get your new components and liveries for your ships. And the last areas are of course the new hospitals that will gain functionality. Not all hospitals are in the game yet, but the following hospitals will be in the game and have functionality: Orison, New Babbage, Grim Hex, and Stations. And that's it for this week's Inside Star Citizen. What are you the most excited for in the new 3.15 update? Let me know in the comments below. For me, it's actually the wipe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and all that good stuff, and if you want to support me additionally, I do have a Patreon link below. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.